So come into a comfortable cross-legged position. If you want to sit up on something, you might grab a blanket or cushion. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And allow yourself to settle in. Come into a slow, steady rhythm with your breath. Using each exhale to ground down more, let go more. And let your breath be an anchor for you to come back to over and over again, as often as you need to. Anytime you notice that you've checked out or overthinking or mind wandering, just as soon as you notice, invite yourself back to feeling your breath again. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. So let's begin with a side stretch. You can take the right arm up and over. Lean onto your left hand or elbow. Big reach out like a yawn. And then circle your right arm back behind you as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And then curve your way around through center, all the way over. Open out into a side bend on the other side. Big reach. And then circle your left arm back as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. Curve around through center, all the way over. Take one big circle. Curve around through center, all the way over, one big circle. When you get to the beginning this time, curve around to center and then fold over your legs. And folding might be just dropping your head. Could be leaning into your fingertips or walking your hands further forward, maybe even resting into elbows or a block or the floor. Letting go here. What is there to release? Walk your hands back in, rolling up. Bring hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Lift the chest, take the chest as high as you can. As if you're filling up a balloon in your heart, floating it up a little higher, last moment. And release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then then roll your way back up. Let's recross the leg so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder and then press down through the left shoulder, exploring a stretch through the left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest and come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Rotate your chin to your chest. And then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching as the sensation moves from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release your arms, head floats back up. And bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Again, shoulders back, elbows back. Lift the chest. Take it as high as you can. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way up, still holding the knees. Pull the chest through, coming to an upper back arch. Try and keep the back of the neck long. And then round back, bring your feet to the floor, hands behind the legs. Put a little pressure up on the backs of the knees to round even more. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back, so abdominals are working to support you. And go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Now exhale back, release the arms and come down a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by the ears. Exhale back. Inhale up. Back. And up. Back. Let's take one more. We'll hold this last one. Come up, lifting up away from the sit bones. You can decide how much you lean back, how much you lift the chest, shoulders drop, fingers reaching. And then round back. And you can decide how low you go, holding here a few moments. Strong core, soft face. And then release. Let's come all the way forward. Let's take a forearm plank. We'll measure off the forearms so they're just shoulder width apart. Place the forearms down so they're parallel. Step the feet back. And your hips, if possible, are going to be right in line with the shoulders and the heels. A straight, long line. Head, shoulders, hips, heels. Strong core lifting up. If this is too much, you can also drop the knees. Last breath here. come over onto one forearm. Lift the top arm up. You can stack one foot in front of the other, one foot on top of the other. Long neck. Find lightness by lengthening more. Release and switch. Take your time setting up. Lengthen more. Last breath here. Release. Let's come back to child's pose. Spreading the lower back, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Feeling the weight of your body settling, letting go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and into downward facing dog. And take your time exploring, getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit. You might shift your hips side to side. Doing all the things you know to do and still being curious. What are you noticing? Let's walk hands and feet towards one another. And hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart. Parallel, you can bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out here. What is there to let go of? What is there to release here? Any arm position, any movement. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. You can come up to the front of the mat, mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel your feet grounding down. Strong core, long spine past the top of the head. And bring hands together at the heart. And let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Take the time you need for all your transitions and then rest in a pose that feels like a rest for you. Could be down dog, might be child's pose, sitting, something else. One more deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Feeling how the hips open and close in response to the circle. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle, as big a circle as you can make, both directions. Take your leg a little higher, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in. Look for space, length, expansion. Look for grounding, depth, ease. Last breath here. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog, taking the time you need, feeling how each moment of the transition is part of it. No less important than the poses. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in, start circling. How much can you feel? Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle, big circles. Take your leg a little higher. And then bring your left knee forward. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. Feel free to adjust your footing. Take all the time you need. Keep coming back to slow, deep breaths. One more here. Tip forward, standing splits. Square off the hips, roll that right hip down. One more breath. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. In the rest, letting go. Recentering. Letting everything else fall away, all the busyness, all the doing. Last breath here. Come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Hips go low, head lifts high, shoulders go low, fingers lift high. Feel everything going up and down at once. Last breath here. Release. Fold. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to keep your torso high and your leg low. Make it a long, dynamic straight line through hips that are square. If you do want to tip forward, just make sure the back leg and torso stay connected. Pull the end points away from one another to connect the whole body. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release through your movement transition. Left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Choosing the outer shape that feels appropriate. Going in the directions you know to go in. Meeting your limits right where they are, feeling that. Using all that feeling to fine-tune, to continue. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior 1, one breath, make your way. Back to a good rest. Letting go. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, just one breath. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Step back, warrior 1. Eagle arms, right elbow on top. Lift the forearms, open the chest, keeping the lower back long by dropping the tailbone. Shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot and step into eagle. Garudasana, knee on top of knee. If you can, hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. Last breath here. Release, unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bottom hand could be on a block, or you could bend your bottom leg, or both. Roll open through the top shoulder, through the top hip. Lengthen out past the end points. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. Just one thing at a time, feeling what you're doing right now. That's enough. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Step back, warrior 1. Let's take eagle arms, left elbow on top. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Shift your weight forward, come onto the toes, step eagle, Garudasana, knee on top of knee. Maybe hooking your ankle around your calf. Fully feeling this. Unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. How much can you allow what's here to be here? One more breath. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Let go of all of that. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Let's take a few balancing poses. So we'll start by just feeling balance on 2 feet. Feeling your feet into the floor. You might shift your weight around so you can tune into the soles of the feet and how you easily shift your weight without falling. Then we'll go over to one leg for tree, Vrikshasana. Right leg comes up. You can bring your foot to your inner ankle, calf, all the way up to your inner thigh, anywhere above or below your knee. Arms can be out to the side to steady you. If you feel steady, you might bring hands together or arms up, and you can always bring them back out as needed. Pick a steady gazing point, something that's not moving. And then how much can you relax your face while you're concentrating on balancing? Can you stand even taller? Let's release that side. Shake it out. Get grounded again, 2 feet. Just feel your body rooting. And then move over to the other side. Tree pose, left leg up. Adjust the outer shape so it feels appropriate. Can you keep fine-tuning? Maybe engage the abdominals a little more, maybe relax your face a little more. Make sure you're not locking your supporting leg. Release. Shake that out. Let's take another balance. We'll do a quad stretch. Right leg comes back. You can hold it with just the right hand. Left arm can be out. Feel free to move to a wall or a piece of furniture. Or you can have both hands holding your foot. Stand tall. Lift up through the pubic bone. Drop down through the tailbone. release. Shake that out. Get steady on 2 feet. And then move over to the other side. Left leg comes back, tailbone dropping, belly lifting. And then release. Shake that out. We'll bring feet hip width apart. Hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Keep dropping the tailbone, but lift the heart. Lower back long, heart high, little upper back arch, and find a good placement for your head. It could be forward, up, or dunking back, whatever feels best for you. And then release, fold forward. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. If you're able, grab your big toes with the first 2 finger and thumb. If that doesn't work for you, don't do it. With that grip, lengthen. And fold, pull your head towards the floor, tractioning out your spine. Let's release, lower the hips. Come to a squat, malasana. You're welcome to turn your feet out, widen your stance, use props, something under the heels, sitting on something. Find how this works best for your body. Open up the knees using the elbows. And as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down so the chest is open. Back the neck nice and long, and we'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw your pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom, connecting that up to the top. Feel how the head and tailbone are relating. And then release. Come back to a forward fold. Any arm position. You might take a handful of your hair and pull your head towards the floor. You might give your neck and shoulders a little squeeze. Might just hang and ragdoll. Let's step back into a high push-up and lower all the way down. You can turn your head to one side, resting. Maybe rest your head on your hands or have your arms back by your legs, letting go. Let's turn head to neutral, reach arms forward, and then lift up through the arms and legs. Doesn't have to be high, but go long. Try and have your arms even with your ears, so maybe drop the head a little, lift the arms a little. Last breath here. And then release. Turn your head to the other side, let go. Come back to neutral, arms forward, legs reach back. Let's bring the soles of the feet, the inner feet together, the inner thighs together. So big toes touching, and then reach out to come up. Squeezing inner legs together. If this is hard, it's probably really good medicine. Let's open the arms out to the side. Take arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers and reach back through the knuckles. Still forward through the head and still legs squeezing together. Keep the legs together as you reach the arms back out, back forward, and then let go. Let's bend the knees, reach back for the outsides of the feet for bow pose, Dhanurasana. Kick your feet into your hands, letting the strength of your legs lift you up. And of course, if this doesn't work for you, don't do it. Don't do anything that doesn't work for you. Not every pose is for every body. Come down, rest, let go. If you want to take that one again, you are welcome. If you want to take a different belly down back bend, something more gentle, you're welcome. When you're done with this last one, come down and then bend your knees and take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let the ankles flop one way and the other way. And then come back to child's pose. Spreading the lower back. Let's come all the way onto our backs. You can take your time if there's any movement you want to take along the way. Bring your knees in. And take a circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then drop your feet to the floor. We'll cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through, grab the left leg and hug it in close, stretching right outer hip. How much can you let go here? To release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, and then flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle. And release to switch sides. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg and hug it in close. Checking on any unnecessary effort. What is there to strip away, release here? Each exhale, an invitation to let go a little bit more. And then release, right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle. A couple times both directions. And then drop that straight leg all the way along the floor. Bring your right knee into your chest and take it across, spinal twist. Opening out through the right arm. Giving yourself what you need inside these poses. There's so many ways to do them, especially now as we're winding things down. Let's release, come back onto our backs. You might bring both knees in for a moment. Drop the right leg long, and then take your left knee across. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Little circle or rock. And just check in with yourself. Is there anything needed for you before you rest in Shavasana? Is there any pose or movement or touch that would feel good? Take all the time you need, winding things down. And eventually settle into stillness. Letting go of the control of your breath. Letting go of all the doing. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.